Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the American Bank Center in Corpus Christi, Texas. It's time for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey here on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. I'm Chet Yoder. The Mudbugs were off last weekend, and tonight they take on an old familiar playoff foe in the Corpus Christi Ice Rays for the first game of this two-game series. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So glad to have you with us tonight. The Mudbugs will be shuffling up their lineup a bit. They do have some nicks and bruises, but the big return will be Warren Nattyshak back into the lineup tonight after missing significant time. And Timmy Organ will be making his second game as a Mudbug this season after lower body injury to Dylan Peterson. We'll talk about that in our pregame interview with our associate head coach, Rich Perron. The Mudbugs sit in 5th place in the South Division, yet they have 5 games in hand on Corpus Christi, 4 games in hand on Topeka, and 3 games in hand on Lone Star. So lots to be obviously decided. Mudbugs sit in 5th with 26 points. Corpus Christi in 27 points. They're in 4th. You have Lone Star in 1st place with 35 points. Amarillo at 29, Topeka at 28. They have the weekend off, so lots will be decided. Really, in about a month from now, we'll see kind of how things shape up as those games in hand will be made up. We'll talk to Mudbugs associate head coach Rich Perron after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Corpus Christi for the first time. The Mudbugs are in as they take on the Ice Rays. The first time this season in the American Bank Center. We're joined by Mudbugs associate head coach Rich Perron. And Coach, a weekend off last weekend. When you don't play a game for 2 weeks, is there any kind of concern on how you guys are going to look tonight?
Well, I think the rest was great for the guys. We healed up a few injuries, but sometimes it's great just to recharge. We got a good ice sessions, and we've been on the road a lot, so it's good to be at home and getting on the ice at home.
Talk about how this team's looked to you last couple of days. You've been in Corpus Christi, obviously practiced with the team. How's it been going preparing for tonight?
It's been great. We got in here a couple days early, so we got acclimated to the heat and the ice, but the guys are looking good, and we're ready. It's a big weekend for us. It seems like we say that every weekend, but South Division's so tight, and technically right now we're in 5th place, and Corpus is ahead of us in the standings. They have a few more games than we do, so these games are really important to us.
Some tweaks to the lineup. Dylan Peters not playing tonight. Warren Nattyshak back in the lineup alongside Timmy Organ back on the lineup on the back end. Talk about those 2 additions to the lineup.
Yeah, with Timmy Organ on the back end, he's been great for us. I mean, he's been practicing hard, waiting for his opportunity. Couple injuries in the blue line right now with Breezy out still, and we'll probably wait till after Thanksgiving. And then Dylan Peters has a little bit of a ankle issue, but not really hard. And so Oregon, it's next man up a mentality we have here, and Oregon's in the platter, and he should be doing well. He's been practicing well for us for a while.
And then what do you expect out of Warren Nattyshek, a guy that you haven't seen in a little while? Obviously, he had to go through everything to recover, but he was cleared last week. He thought he felt good last games he could play, and obviously now he gets all the practice, the reps in. What do you expect out of him tonight?
Yeah, I mean, he was probably even ready to play in the Lone Star Series, but we kind of said, hey, we have some time off. Let's take those extra 2 weeks of getting practice, getting back to the systems, and obviously having Natty with his experience being, with the Mudbugs the last few years. I mean, it brings us a lot of experience and a lot of speed up front and, penalty killing, power play attributes, and so we're really happy to have him back.
Mudbugs make a trade. A couple of days ago, they deal Reese Francis to Chippewa Steel. Let's just talk about the move.
Well, I mean, it was in a situation where Reese was kind of in and out of our lineup, and we felt like, it was fair to him that he should be playing every night. But unfortunately, with the depth we have up front, it just wasn't there for him. So we're happy that, he'll get to play some, and we made a deal that we thought was good for the team, and we just got to move on. That's the nature of the business, Chet.
This Ice Rays team, a little bit different than when we saw them in mid-October when the Mudbugs swept that series back at George's Pond. How does this team match up against you guys?
Well, I mean, they made a few more additions, and that's what happens this league, right? It's always different. So, they're a good team. They work hard. They're playing at home, and so we have a big task at hand tonight. And, we just got to play solid 60 minutes and really, make it a boring road game.
Mason Balboa back in nets. He's been doing the Friday routine. I think he's harder on himself than the numbers show, because I think he's been playing well overall this year. Yeah. Where is his head at? Because I know you as a goaltender, you've lost some tough 1-0 games. You've lost some 2-1 games. Yeah. He's been through that this year too. Where's his head at? And obviously in a big game tonight.
Well, I think he came out of the gates, started the season with really on fire, and like you said, he's been playing well. I mean, and all around his numbers are fantastic, and so he just needs to, got a couple of losses right now under his belt from the last couple of games, but it's it's not because it's his fault. He just needs to play the same way he's playing and making the big saves, and give us a chance to win every night.
Coach, thanks for the time and good luck tonight.
Thanks, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Milton, and my experienced staff and I will handle X-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more with the best X-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the American Bank Center. Now time for the Scuba Venture starting lineups. First, for the Corpus Christi Ice Rays, head coach by Al Rooney, assistant coach Sean Shemrak. At left wing will be number 28, the captain, Ryan Conklin. He's having a good year. At center will be number 18, Sasha Guimain. And on the right wing will be number 20, Eric Bargoltz. On defense will be number 7, Kyle Goodme. And the captain, number 3, Tyler Love. Getting the start in nets will be number 35, Cal Sundquist. The numbers on Sundquist have been good. He's 7-5, 1-1 with a 1.61 goals against and a .938 save percentage. He's got 2 shutouts on the season. Your Scuba Venture starting lineups for the Shreveport Mudbugs. Head coach by Jason Soupy Campbell. Associate head coach Rich Parent. At left wing will be number 22, the Russian Bear, Timofey Koklachev. At center will be number 8, Jacob Smith. And on the right wing will be number 28, Brent Kiefer. Kiefer now shuffling up the lines. Kiefer going to be with Smith and Koklachev tonight. On defense will be number 5, Aiden Metcalf on the left. And number 25, Ryan Dickinson on the right. Getting the start in nets from Colorado Springs. He's trying to snap a 2-game losing streak, and he really has been playing really good hockey and has had some bad, tough luck losses, is number 35, Mason Balboa. He's 6-4 with a 1.59 goals against and a .946 save percentage. Those are your Scuba Venture starting lineups. For all your scuba needs, go to 231 Mount Zion Road in Shreveport or log on to scubaventures.com. Mudbugs Hockey brought to you by Tantrum Hair Design LLC. Get the best haircut in town at Tantrum Hair Design LLC at 3806 Texas Street in Bossier City. Miss Dina Ducote and her friendly staff will get your head on straight. Just call 318-742-7613 and make your appointment today. Both the Mudbugs and the Ice Rays are on the ice as we are getting set for the start of tonight's national anthem. Good crowd still filing in here into the American Bank Center. One of the finest facilities you will ever embark here in the South Division and really in all of the North American Hockey League. Of course, some ceremonial puck drops. Connor Witherspoon filling in, of course, for the captain, David Brazil, who is not going to be playing this weekend and most likely will be out in Lone Star. But he is positive about returning to action back at home December 6th and 7th. Be sure to get your tickets as the Mudbugs will take on the Ice Wolves at George's Pond in Hirsch Coliseum. Give us a call at 318-636-7094. Log on to mudbugshockey.com. The Mudbugs are in their white jerseys. The Ice Rays in their military appreciation jerseys. Look very nice, by the way. Have that kind of green camo coated jerseys. And it's got the Kingsville Choir, to my right, to sing tonight's national anthem. Pretty big group of them, too. A nice sensual rendition of tonight's national anthem, sung by the Kingsville Choir. To my right, the Mudbugs will skate from right to left in this Generational Financial Advisors first period. Mudbugs trying to get off to a good start in a building that has given them lots of troubles in the last 3 years. Stemming from, of course, the playoff exit in the NHL era's first year. Brad Powers' controversial goal that ended the Mudbugs season. Of course, in the Robertson Cup championship year, the Mudbugs winning here in that 5-game series, but were luckily able to win all 3 of their home games. And then last year, we saw suspensions and ejections from both Jason Soupy Campbell and Casey Curley at the time. And also that heinous attack on Andrew Jackson from Yvonne Martel, 2 former teammates from the BCHL. Those are just some of the demons that the Mudbugs have had to go through, in this barn. Now, they've had some success as well. Frankie Melton, the Mudbugs' leading goal scorer in that inaugural NHL season, had a hat trick in this building, including the game winner. I remember that game very fondly because the Mudbugs didn't win very many games in this building that season. Mudbugs trying to write a new script and a better script this evening and this season. They lead the season series 2-0, sweeping the Ice Rays back on October 18th and 19th back at George's Pond. A cozy crowd still filing in here on a Friday night. It was raining and overcast this evening as the Mudbugs arrived here for this tilt. It'll be Jacob Smith and Sasha Guimane at center ice for tonight's Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram opening puck drop. So glad to have you with us here for a Friday night of hockey. Puck is dropped, battle and won there by the Ice Rays. They fork it on net, and covering it up there is Balboa, and he'll take this face-off deep into the Mudbug zone. 5 seconds gone by. They're expecting a really packed house tomorrow's night for their Stars and Stripes night. Face-off to the left of Balboa. Battle at one there by Smith. Now tied up along to that near circle, trying to jar it out there with Smith. He had Ryan Coughlin on his tail. Now to the near corner. Puck is whacked off the near side boards, kept in there by Love, and Love will whack it into that far corner. Mudbugs now trying to flip it up ahead. They'll get it back out to center. Koklichev in on the forecheck. Now along the near side, Love will ladle it back in, steered aside there by Balboa along the end boards. Dropped off there, Metcalf on over to Koklichev. Koklichev trying to get it through the slot dangerously. Now played up ahead there to Smith. Smith couldn't get it past Turchney's stick. Turchney now trying to rattle it in off that far side. Now a quick wrister smothered up there by Balboa. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Janice Wan at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Generational Financial Advisors, a long-standing corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey. Well, I'm trying to shake off some rust, too. I had the weekend off last weekend. Played back up top, now to the point. Quick wrister there, goes wide of Balboa on a shot there by Philibert. Now to the near corner it goes. Fetchko trying to fire it out. He can't. Now along to the near side, that's Timmy Organ. Couldn't get past the stick of number 19, Jeff Bertrand. And along the far side, Miller now tries to pitchfork it like a haystack. Right back out to center, along to the blue line now, picked up there by Sharino. Sharino will whack it in and lead it ahead there for Fetchko. Now along to the Ice Ray zone it goes. Fetchko now thrown back up top to Organ. Organ throws it toward the net. Easy glove save made there by Sandquist. And a big shout out to the Organ family tuned in tonight from Toledo, Ohio. Timmy Organ, in his second game as a Mudbug this season, a guy that has worked so hard, so diligent, and one of the just a joy to be around, getting the start tonight in absence of Dylan Peters out with a lower body injury. Good for Timmy. I wish a speedy recovery, of course, for Peters. Played back up top now to the left point there. Gockler will wheel it in around to the far side. Nichols trying to grab it. Whacked in there by Gerard. Now kept in there by Waltman. Waltman now trying to weed whack it around that right point. Puck now just collared back in behind the cage of Sandquist. Now along to the near corner it goes. Played back out to center under the stick of Gerard. Picked up there by Gockler. On his tail there is Evan Carroll. Along to the end boards. Dropped off there for Gerard. Gerard, trouble handling. He can't get the puck out. Now he has it again. Along to the near side it goes, and he'll gallop back up to center. Now off the stick of Natty Shack. Picked up there now by Bull. Bull will bang it back in to the Mudbug zone. Along to the near side there to Gerard. Gerard will drop it off there to Waltman. Waltman now throws it around off the near side boards. Picked up there by Nichols. Nichols trouble handling it. Kept in there by Beaster. That's Beaster along with Cormanch and Noah Bull. Along to the near corner. Fourth line here for Al Rooney. Played up ahead now. Mudbugs able to squeak it out. And Natty Shack will whip it back in. Hard hit there by Cormanch. And slow to get up there is Natty Shack. Oh, boy. Natty Shack just is taking a beating right now as he's just recovering from an upper body injury. And that's Cormanch going in the box for two. Shaken up a bit there is Natty Shack. He appears to be okay, and that's good news. Big shout out to the Natty Shack family, tuned in as well from Toledo, Ohio. Miss Amy, and of course our former NHLer, Mr. Mike, all tuned in, and glad to have the Natty Shack fam with us. Mudbugs now go on the Swepco power play. Mudbugs power play struggling right now, but they feel like they're getting closer to being better as Corpus Christi wins the faceoff, and they'll lace it down the length of the ice. The Mudbugs power play ranked 15th, converting over 16%. Corpus Christi's penalty kill very good, top 5. They're 5th in the league, killing off 90% of their penalties. Along to the far corner it goes. Mudbugs trying to hold it in. Boy, I thought Koklichev was tripped up. Now along the high slot, Miller dropped off there to Gerard, back to Miller. Miller has it. Checking from behind the call on Courtmanch. Now to Miller. Miller winds, whacks it toward the net, and a blocker save made there by Sundquist, and he'll cover up on the rebound. 16:45 remaining here in the first period. 1:21 left on Courtmanch's checking from behind penalty. Warren Nattyshak was the one who drew it. And it's good to see Warren Nattyshak back onto the ice on the power play. Face-off won there by Nattyshak. Played back to Gerard. Gerard now to Miller. Miller will throw it to the left point. Gerard will settle it down and play it in there. Now back up top to Gerard. Now to Miller. Miller waits from the right point. He'll throw it in deep. He's got Nattyshak. He'll let it go there for Witherspoon along the near corner. He'll color it back up top. Gerard now to Miller. Miller will settle it down back to Gerard. Now through the slot. Tic-tac-toe. Oh, thrown to the back door. And broken up just in the middle there by Love. Now off the near side boards. Gerard will settle it down over to Miller. Miller now from the top of the far circle. Oh, he tried to throw it back up top, but it ricocheted out of the zone. Now we're down to 40 seconds left as Coach Soupy will get a wholesale line change. Down to 35 seconds left now, as Gerard will lug it up the ice. Up the middle he goes. He's got Koklichev with him. Dished on over to Koklichev. Trying to find the back door there to Witherspoon. Couldn't handle it cleanly. Back up top now to Dickinson, to Gerard. Gerard waits. Quick shot. Blocked in front there by Love. And the puck is thrown back out to center there by Carroll. Now through the neutral zone. Down to a dozen seconds left on the game's first power play. Puck now just rifled back into the near corner there by Dickinson. And the puck is speared down the length of the ice, and that'll do it for the first man advantage of this game. The Mudbugs are 0 for 1. 4:40 gone by here in the opening frame. From the far corner it goes. Trying to chisel it out there is Conklin. He'll get it out of the zone. Picked up there by Dickinson. Mudbugs a little sloppy right now. Smith now sails it on net from center ice. Stop made there by Sundquist. And Sandquist will cover it up for a break in the action. 15:05 remaining here in the first period. No score. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into the American Bank Center. I want to thank all our billet families for everything they do for the 2019-2020 Mudbugs. Big thanks to Dave Percotta and Casey Ryan and family. Zach and Jordan Choden family. Miss Lydia Davis, Levi and Charlie Dew and family. Jordan and Lindsay Gamble. Jim Hacker, Miss Sue Hammock, I love her chocolate milkshake. Spencer and Candace Hardy and family. Brian and Kristen Hill and family. Ed and Jennifer Horton. Chuck Landry from Chipotle Mexican Grill. Karen Mitchell and family. Martin Carla Mueller. Scott and Karen Muskin and family. Kyle and Paige Porter. Randy and Tanya Reeves. Miss Joanne Seaman. Don and Janice Watt and family. And Ross and Leslie Whitaker and family for all being proud billets of the Mudbugs. Quick, wrister blocked in front. Now, oh boy, fanned on a chance there in front there, I believe was Visbelis, and it rolls on net, and Sandquist makes the stop. All those billets do a magnificent job for us, and we can't do it without them. We don't have an organization without our wonderful billets. Hashtag love our billets. 5 minutes gone by here in this opening frame. Shots 4-2 now in favor of the Mudbugs. Face-off battle at, and won there by Corpus Christi. Wheeled around to the far side there to Turchney. And now played up ahead, back out to center. Big burst of speed. Here comes Krakostas. He'll throw it in now behind the cage of Balboa, and he wanted to smother it up, and a good job there by Balboa to hug the far post, or near post rather, and look for a face-off. Mudbugs will have one more here tomorrow night at 7:05, then spend a couple of days here in Corpus Christi. Enjoy some ice time, maybe some beach time, and some Corpus Christi time. And then head to Lone Star Tuesday night, where they'll get ready for a Wednesday bout, Thanksgiving Eve bout, with those hated Lone Star Brahmas, of course, head coached by the Mudbug favorite, yet nemesis at times, Dan Wildfong. Along to the near corner it goes. Mudbugs trying to jolt it out. They can't. Turchney's in there, along with Miller, weed whacking away. And Nichols back over to Organ. Organ will play to the far side there to Waltman. Waltman settles it down. Organ took a hard hit along those end boards. He handled it handled it nicely. Now along to the near side there to Nichols, back to Miller. Miller will wrist it around, and Mudbugs trouble handling it. Now losing his footing there was Organ as he went down. Now back out to center, off the far side boards over to Waltman. Waltman back to Nichols. Nichols throws it toward the net, and a blocker save made there on the far corner there by Sandquist. And now looks like a penalty's coming up now. And it's a slash, and it's going against Shreveport. A long face for Waltman, as he is the guilty party. And the Mudbugs will throw in their fourth-ranked first-choice personnel penalty kill that have killed off over 90% of their power plays. They're having a good year right now in their PK unit. Corpus Christi's power play struggling at 18th in the league at 15.5%. Now played up top to Love. Love now thrown over to Coughlin. The dangerous Ryan Coughlin back up top now to Love. Love now to the far side there to Thompson. Thompson to Love, back to Thompson. Thompson waits from the far circle. He'll float it into that far corner. Now taken there by Vizbelis, and Vizbelis able to zip it off the near side boards and back out to center. Good job there by the Mudbugs. Vizbelis now on the pursuit. On along to the far side and whacked in there by Coughlin. Into the Mudbug zone it goes, and puck now deflected back out. And now Coughlin will just bomb it back into that far corner. Dickinson on his tail. Dickinson has it. Dickinson will be able to float it out of the zone. Good clear there by Dickinson and the Mudbugs. Wholesale line change here for Coach Soupy. Big shout out to the Dickinsons tuned in tonight from Brighton, Michigan. Glad to have Ms. Shannon and Mr. Tom with us. I'm sure we'll be seeing them and their graceful presence sometime in December. I'm always looking forward to seeing the Mr. and Mrs. Dickinson as Philibert comes into the zone off sides. Shots 5-2 in favor of the Bugs. Face off outside the Mudbugs blue line along the near side. Okay, face-off is won there by Corpus Christi. Puck played back into the ice race zone. I almost got into my Shark Week mode there, and fans either love it or they hate it when I do it. Off the near side boards, puck pelted back down the length of the ice there by Miller. We are down to 30 seconds remaining on the penalty to Waltman, which was for slashing, as Corpus Christi has not been able to get much going here. Now gliding up the ice with a burst of speed. Here's Coughlin. Coughlin trying to get around the stick of Organ. Buck now rimmed around the near side glass and down the length of the ice. Great job here from Rich Perron's penalty kill unit. He leads the special teams, and we're down to 5 seconds left. Off the stick of Gockler. Can Gockler get it out? Coughlin dished on over to the far side there to Bargles, thrown in front. And it was broken up there by Vizbelis, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Good kill there by the Mudbugs. Can they steal it? Up ahead there to Waltman. Waltman now. He can race up with Vizbelis. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Waltman from the far circle. Quick wrister save made there by Sandquist. He had Vizbelis along the short side trying to execute on a 2-on-1. Now back out to center. Here come the Ice Rays, gaining the blue line. A very hesitant entry into the blue line. Now spinorama there by Vizbelis to duck a hit by Bertrand. Along to the near side there to Gerard, the Quebec City native. He'll drop it off, and the Mudbugs want to take their time as they got a little pressure here by Noah Bull. The Bull twins, very popular here in Corpus Christi. Gerard, trouble handling it, spun around now. And he can't get past the stick of Beaster. Beaster, a shot, save made. And gloving it out of midair, there is Balboa along the short side. 10:45 remaining here in the opening fray. Mudbugs hockey brought to you by Scuba Ventures. You can learn to dive and take trips into Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. They offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Give them a call at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com. Face off now to the left of Balboa. Face-off is won there by Shreveport. The puck now chiseled as the puck deflects out of play, and we got a break in the action.
Fans, please always remember to look out for flying pucks. This message is brought to you by the North American Hockey League and your Corpus Christi Ice Rays.
Now to the far side it goes. Dickinson dropped off to Metcalf. Metcalf wheeled in, and Fetchko will spin it in deep into the Corpus Christi zone. Hard hit as Kiefer went down. And now Sharino gets a hard hit there from Carroll, and he didn't appreciate it. Play to the near side now there to Semino. Semino thrown in front. Nobody knows where the biscuit is. Now banked off the near side boards, but not out. Kept in there by Turchney. Krupinski, a shot blocked in front. Now to the far corner it goes. Shane Bull on the case. Now Sharino gets hip checked along that far corner. Thrown now wide of Balboa. Balboa lost sight of it. Now thrown in front, and Balboa makes the stop with 9:58 to go here in the first period. Good pursuit on the puck there by Bull, and a little jaw-jacking going on now from Dickinson. A big thank you to one of our most loyal corporate partners and our new one this year, Chipotle Mexican Grill. Led by Chuck Landry and Sarah Willite. They do a magnificent job, I might add. Sometimes I get tongue-twisted because those rice bowls are so good. I usually get the carne asada with the spicy salsa. I say extra spicy salsa. And everything else on it. Chipotle Mexican Grill, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey. And it would be hard-pressed to find a more supportive fan than Chuck Landry, one of our newer fans from last year, and he's done a fantastic job in billeting our Mudbugs players as well as providing the guys some delicious Chipotle Mexican Grill. Corpus Christi has it. They're not doing much off the near side boards as the puck now is just skipped back in there by Conglin. Slowed down there by Balboa. Mudbugs have the puck with 9:08 to go here in the first. Shot 6-5 in favor of Shreveport. Played forward off the stick of Vizbelis. He couldn't handle it cleanly. Got sealed up there. Now Vizbelis trying to steal it as he's getting a little help there by Weber. Thrown toward the net, and Sandquist will make the stop along the short side. A break in the action. 8:53 to go here in the first period. Mudbugs nothing. Corpus Christi nothing. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Stay tuned for public skating sessions at George's Pond when the ice returns at Hirsch Coliseum in Georges Pond. You want to go to mudbugshockey.com or check out our social media outlets at Mudbugs Hockey for all your open ice skating dates. Or give us a call at 318-636-7094. The Mudbugs will look to have the ice back in session in a week or two. And it'll be lots of fun. Of course, you want to maybe shake off some of that turkey weight. Thanksgiving right around the corner. Backhanded back in there by Gerard into the Corpus Christi zone. Along to the far side, spun around there by Coughlin. Played up forward now, 2-on-2. Here's a big burst of speed. Bargholtz blows a tire on his own. Along to the near corner it goes. Mudbugs trying to clear it out of the zone. Wedged across. Bargholtz has it thrown toward the net. Point blank save made there by Balboa. And he'll hold on to it. Shots tied 6-6 now. Of course, Thanksgiving is coming up on Thursday. I'm still trying to figure out my plans for that special day. I'm sure you have your plans all arranged. Of course, with family and friends. And, of course, delicious food, which is always fun. Backhander on net off the initial faceoff win there by Bertrand, and another stop made there by Balboa. Yeah, as good as turkey is, I'm usually a bigger fan of the sides and the pies, if I say so myself. Pecan pie is usually my favorite. And I like cornbread stuffing. Not too popular in too many Thanksgiving dinners, but I like it. Goodme has it. Now played up ahead. Of course, mashed potatoes and gravy, always fun. Now along to the far side. Good hit there by Dickinson. He gets wrapped up a bit along that far circle. Dangerously into the Mudbug zone. Kiefer's got it. He shakes it out along to the near side there to Metcalf. Metcalf, he rattled off the far side boards, but nobody touched it. Trying to beat it out there with Smith. And it is an icing call on Shreveport. Tonight's icing's brought to you by Bayou Blasters. Cleanest shot on ice. Face off now to the left of Balboa. One there by Shreveport. Rattle off that near side glass back out to center. Kiefer trying to dig it out. Now Koklachev has it. He almost gave it away there. And he did momentarily there to Evan Carroll. And now Wines fires. It just wide of Balboa on a riveting shot there by Carroll. Back out to center. Taken back in there by Philibert as he runs over Smith. As Corpus Christi comes in offside. 7:25 remaining here in the opening frame. I'm Chet Yoder bringing you Mudbugs Hockey here from the American Bank Center in Corpus Christi, Texas. So glad to have each and every one of you with us. Face off just outside the far side of Mudbugs blue line territory. Face off one there by the Bugs. Miller's got it, the Wisconsin native, to the far side there to Witherspoon, and he'll love tap it in to the Corpus Christi zone along the end boards. Mudbugs trying to grab it behind the cage now. Thrown in front, one-timer. It got deflected just wide there on a one-timer there by Witherspoon in front. Back out to center now. And now bodied around there was Orkin. It wasn't pretty. Now over to Witherspoon to the far side. Miss Sherino stick. Backhanded in deep there by Semino. Now played up ahead, 2-on-1 if they hurry. Back to Fetchko, fires it. Blocked in front there by Semino. Selling out. Quick shot there by Organ, gets blocked. Now to the near corner it goes. Mudbugs trying to buzz here, trying to hold his own. Witherspoon will do just that. Good work there by Witherspoon. Down low. He's got his buddy Sherino. Sherino now has it from the slot. He waits, throws it forward. Fetchko wasn't expecting it, and it's picked up there now along to the far corner there by Krupinski. He'll power it out of the zone. Now through the neutral zone. Spinning around there is Bargholtz, rather. He'll play it back to the point leader for the Ice Rays, Coughlin. As he'll just rake it back into the Mudbug zone. It is very hot here at the American Bank Center. You will see that start to wear on the players as far as the humidity level in this building. It is quite the polar opposite of what George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum is. I'm a fan of it. I always like to sweat when I call games. Makes it easier for me to call, but that's just me being selfish. Nobody cares about how I feel. Along to the far corner it goes. It's all about the players, baby. Coughlin along that far half wall. Now tied up there was Waltman as he's getting sandwiched in. Now back out to center. Hard hit there as Guimane dropped off there to Love. Love blows another tire. Now back to Natty Shack. Natty Shack has it. Natty Shack now twists it around. He'll throw it off the near side boards, taken there by Gockler. And Gockler will barrel it in, but it goes in. Wow, no icing on the play. Sandquist looks a bit befuddled, and I don't blame him. Now gaining the blue line from the far side. Procopio able to whack it back out into pursuit, trying to steal it there is Vizbelis. Off the near side boards, Weber trying to steal it now. Weber, he got a stick on it. Now to the near half wall, deep into the Mudbug zone. Gerard tries to get it out of trouble. He'll throw it forward there for Procopio. Procopio couldn't get the stick settled down, puck settled down, and Bertrand able to bomb it back into the far corner. Mudbugs trying to get the puck out of trouble once again. Weber has it. Now dropped off to the near corner. Goes to Gerard. Gerard will settle it down. He'll yank it off the near side boards. Just missed the stick of Vizbelis. Procopio on the tail. Procopio steals it. Now from Vizbelis. Vizbelis has it. Vizbelis settles it down. Back up top to Miller. Miller throws it toward the net. Blocked in front. Procopio's there. He gets headlocked a bit there by Turchney. As now the Ice Rays have it along the far side. Played back out to center. Vizbelis steals it. Vizbelis has a man with him. Thrown off the stick of Fetchko. He redirected it on net. That would have been pretty if it went in, but Sandquist said no. 4:08 remaining here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. This period not made possible if it wasn't for one of our most dedicated women who support Mudbugs hockey, Ms. Janice Watt, and her Generational Financial Advisors firm. And if I talked about how much Janice Watt does for us, it would take too long because she has done so much for us. If it comes to the Booster Club, billeting, corporate partnering, she means a whole lot to us, and big thanks to her for everything she does. Back out to center now. Dickinson over to Metcalf. Metcalf mails it back into the Ice Ray zone. Slowed down there by Sandquist, but Kiefer trying to pick it up. Kiefer has it now from the right point. Kiefer waits. He goes now to the near circle. Back up top. One-timer there by Metcalf looking for a redirector. Just missed the stick of Smith as it went wide. Now poked at. Back out to center. The Ice Rays trying to take it with it. That was Schroeder. Back off the stick of Smith. Back into the neutral zone it goes. And the Ice Rays will settle it down to 3:20 left here in the opening frame. Trying to steal it there is Fetchko. Oh, boy, Fetchko now over to Smith along the far half boards. Sherino has it. Sherino now twists it over to Miller. Miller will muscle it back into the Ice Rays zone and get drubbed into the boards. Along to that far half wall. Here's Miller. Fires. Scores! Sam Miller with a ripper through the slot. Mudbugs lead 1-0. Plenty of open ice for Miller, and he knew what to do with it as he continues to jaw jack at the Ice Rays bench. Sam Miller, the team point leader, with another tally. Mudbugs up 1-0. They call him the sheriff, and he's starting to regulate on that Ice Rays bench. And that's got to feel good for Miller. For Miller, goal number 7 on the year. And the Mudbugs get the game's first goal. Always big, especially in this barn. Off the near side boards. Played up ahead. Here's a chance. Thrown ahead. Here's Witherspoon. Thrown toward a hole. It might have ricocheted off the far post. They're going to say Miller from Fetchko. at 16:58. Good work there by Fetchko to keep the play alive.
This message is brought to you by the North American Hockey League and your Corpus Christi Ice Rink.
Boy, Miller did not appreciate the way he was getting abused along that Ice Rays bench, and he made them pay the ultimate price as he found the back of the twine to punch the gut of every Ice Rays fan and player and coach in this barn for now as that puck rolls on net and Balboa will make the stop. Of course, a big shout out to the lovely Miller family tuned in tonight from Pewaukee, Wisconsin. Glad to have them with us. Of course, Sam Miller, half German, quarter Italian, and quarter Indian. He's got that true mix, as you can say, I guess you can say a Wisconsin Creole of some sort, along to the far side. It's always fun talking to him. Very seasoned. Looks like a vet. Throw shot from the far circle goes wide. And now Gockler goes down as he tries to throw his weight around. 1-0 lead for the Bugs at 16:58. Goal from Miller is 7th from Fetchko. To the near corner, played back up top now. Love waits, throws it toward the net, blocked in front. Lots of skates in front there as Gockler was able to tie up that man's stick in front. Gerard played back out to center as Nattyshak able to nail it in. And now Nattyshak gets roughed up. Boy, getting a little frisky along that far near half boards. Along to the far side there to Dickinson. Dickinson to Metcalf. Oh, a bad pass. Carroll enters the zone, and Carroll gets hip checked there by Metcalf. Thrown toward the net. Oh, boy, Balboa had to cover it up off a very, very fortuitous bounce there by from Corpus Christi. Fetchko, Nattyshak was taking some shots atop the head, and he decided to throw a couple of shots of his own. And I would have to say that Nattyshak is, puck ricocheted on net. Oh, no, Balboa lost it, and now he covers it up. And now pushing and shoving as we got a scuffle here. And Dickinson's in the middle of it. Boy, these two teams have had long histories of hatred towards one another. And it has also stemmed back from two playoff series that both teams have endured the first two seasons that the Mudbugs were in the NHL. Of course, Corpus Christi won one of those series, and the Mudbugs won the other in 5 games en route to a Robbie Cup championship. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Off the far side boards. Miller can't get it out. Oh, no trouble. Good poke check there by Witherspoon. Along to the near side there to Oregon. Oregon throws it back out to center. 1-0 lead as we're down to 50 seconds remaining here in the first. Blown up ahead. Witherspoon looking for it. Garrett Steele now checked in here for Coach Soupy. Boy, body's flying with it. Boy, Sherino is like a battery ram out there. Thrown back up top, and the Mudbugs couldn't hold the zone. Miller to the far side. As the puck is now given away off the far side boards, Miller's going to have to go grab it. He will. He'll dish it on over to Gockler. Down to 23 seconds remaining here in the first. 1-0 lead for Shreveport on the goal from Miller. Witherspoon waits. He'll drop it back to Miller, and the Mudbugs just want to get out of this period just up 1-0. And I don't blame him. No mistakes as Koklachev spikes it up ahead. And now the puck is intercepted there by Bargholtz. One last chance, 2 seconds. Along to the far side there to Guimane, and Guimane blocked off there by Gockler along that far corner, and that'll do it for the first period. A nice first period for the Mudbugs. Shots 10 apiece for both teams. But it's Sam Miller who's able to rip home his 7th goal of the year, assisted by Billy Fetchko. That's your only goal of the game. It is the Mudbugs 1. The Ice Rays 0. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to bayoublasters.com.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. Mudbugs in Corpus Christi, joined by a special guest, one of our favorites, a trip down memory lane, and a guy that obviously does so much for the organization in our first year back in the NAHL, and he continues to do great things these last 3 years after it, is former Mudbugs associate head coach Francis Anzalone. Coach, thanks for the time. We do appreciate you coming on.
Oh, my pleasure.
Just talk about this visit this past week with the players, and obviously I'm sure, is it anything different from what you've done in the past with the team?
Well, the coaching staff looked at the schedule when it came out, and we made a collective decision back in August, early September, that with all the travel that the teams had, the number of road games, the amount of miles on the bus, that this would be a good week to reset the group, focus on quality practice. The name of the week was Development Week, where we really tried to reinforce some of the key elements of the process of being elite as a hockey player, as an athlete, as a person, and as a team. So it's just a time in the schedule where I credit Soupy. He made a conscious decision to really invest in the players, put systems away, power play, PK away for 3 or 4 days, and really put the focus on the growth of the individual and the growth of the team. And it was a real good time together.
Yeah, you spent a lot of time on the ice, and just hearing your voice on the ice, brings back memories for me from that first year Mudbugs team, and of course you were there last year as well. What was your impression of the team and leading them on the ice for practice?
I like the team. There's a lot of real talented parts, but there's also a lot of players on this team that understand that they have to lead each and every day in every activity with their compete level. They're a very wide-eyed, big-eared group. You can tell they really want to learn, and there's something about Shreveport. When you come here as a player, you park a lot of your me for the we, and I credit Muskie, I credit all the Mudbug players that have come before with creating that culture. There's just something about these walls here that if a player came in with a big me ego, his me ego just immediately drops when he walks through the doors. I just think it's the banners, it's the culture that's come before. So they're an attentive group. They want to do great things as an individual, but I think they understand that individual success happens more quickly when the team is successful. So good week, positive week, like the group. They're hungry, they're eager, and they seem very energetic at a time in the year, Chet. A lot of players, they can smell the turkey now. They can hear the Christmas carols. Mom's texting them, I'm going to make your favorite cookies over the holidays. Players get distracted at this time of the year, especially teenagers at this level. This group seems real engaged, and I don't think they want the holidays to come, to be honest with you. They want to keep getting better and growing as a group.
How much Mudbugs hockey do you watch on Hockey TV this season?
I watch a little bit. Mike Gratton and I probably talk 3-4 times a day. We drive each other crazy. We're good friends. So a lot of times it's Gratz and I when I'm home because we live relatively close to each other, watching the game, shooting the breeze about what we see, communicating with the coaches. A lot of it just depends on my schedule, but I always enjoy having the opportunity to watch the team play, especially the home games, seeing the crowd, seeing the building. Brings back great memories and excites me for the future of the program.
We're talking to former Mudbugs associate head coach Francis Anzalone here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're the chief operating officer at Total Package Hockey. We hear a lot of great things about TPH. Can you describe your duties and what TPH is all about?
Well, at our core, we're a hockey service provider. We have 5 core pieces of business. Whatever it is we're doing, we strive to become the world leader in positively impacting the lives of hockey players through the game of hockey. We believe, just like a coach, Chet, no different than when Carlos and I came here in the first year, we have a responsibility to impact the individual as a hockey player, as an athlete, as a student, and as a person. And we think that our center of excellence, which is basically our academy, where the athletes study, train, and play in one day, gives us the greatest opportunity to do that. It's been an unbelievable experience being part of TPH. I chose to make that move with my life because of the opportunity to make an impact and also the great people, which, the folks with TPH are like the folks with the Mudbugs. We're kind of connected. So for me, it was just the next logical step in my career and my growth as a young professional.
You mentioned Carlos Zernis. You guys did great things in the first year in this NAHL era. You also guys worked together in the Latvian team. How much do you talk to him now?
Zerny and I talk a lot. We talk a couple times a week. We talk typically about once a day at this time of the year because we're getting ready for the World Junior Championships. We both fly over to Latvia at the end of this month, and we're getting ready for our 3rd year together with the Under-20 program. So, I came down here. I knew Carlos a bit. I wasn't sure how it was going to work out, him and I, especially with what I was being asked to do with the program. And it just goes to show you, I talked to the players about this during development week. I came down here. Carlos Zernis was not the reason I came down here. And I can honestly tell you now he's one of my best friends. So it just goes to show you that locker room over there, the guy you think you might not have much in common with, get to know him because he might turn out to be your best friend. And that's the case with me and Zerny. I'm real fortunate to call him my coaching partner and call him one of my best friends in life.
Watching, being part of that experience in Latvia, is it any different than your role here in the NAHL? Is it different? Is it different style of hockey? Can you just talk about that? Because we know about you and Carlos Zernis working for the U20 Latvian team. What's that product like?
It's the exact same as it was here, and that's the best part when you have 2 people that our personalities are different. No 2 people are the same, but we see it the same where it matters. So we're on the same page 90% of the time. The 10% of the time that we're not, that's where we fill each other's gaps and help each other. I'm probably missing something that he sees. He might be missing something that I see. So we run it the exact same. Zerny likes the preparation, but he loves the execution. He loves 5 o'clock on a game night. Me, I love Monday through Thursday. I love everything that goes into getting the guys ready to play, and then I could go eat a hot dog during the game. That's the players' time to go and play. And if I've done my job, they should be successful at game time. Zerny's good at getting them through the game. He knows when to clap. He knows when to kick a guy right square in the backside. I think I'm good at that too, and he's good at the preparation, but we fill each other's gaps because he loves the game and I love the preparation, and put us together, and like a good line, we try to make each other better.
You obviously have the heart for coaching. You've done so much of it, obviously with your first year with the Bugs and obviously now with Latvia. Is a full-time coaching gig still something you crave and yearn? And is that somewhere around your vicinity of what you want to reach again?
Well, I'll tell you this. Nothing can replace the feeling of a 23-man team and being in it with the guys and the locker room and the battles and the lessons that a season and a team can teach you about yourself and about what success really is. I kind of am a spoiled brat right now. I've got the best of both worlds. I work with a great company in a job that I'm very comfortable in from a lifestyle perspective. I'm learning things every day about the side of the game that as a coach sometimes we don't pay enough attention to because we have tunnel vision. We're just focused on the ice and our players in the locker room. I'm learning how to be a better coach through these experiences, and I get to coach with Latvia. I get to come down here when they want to wheel me out of the barn for 4 days and work with the team. And Jason Campbell is salt of the earth. He has no ego. All he cares about is the Mudbugs. So he brings me in here, and I'm chasing him around saying, Soupy, are you okay with this? Are you okay if we do that? And Soupy's just great. He wants different people, different perspective. He trusts me. I trust him. So I get the best of both worlds. I get to do my job with TPH, but I get to stay invested in coaching through the Mudbugs, some other things I do with performance coaching with athletes, and the Latvia thing's unbelievable. It's been the best experience in my personal and professional life, getting over there, getting out of your comfort zone, but still working with hockey players that want to learn, have big eyes, speak, and understand English great. And it's a special, special, proud country. So I'm not going to say I got it all because that doesn't sound right, but I'm very, very fortunate to do what I do right now because I get to do a little bit of everything.
Coach, before I let you go, what do you miss most about Shreveport?
What I miss most about Shreveport is so when you build a culture and you work with the athletes, the brotherhood, that's the most important thing. That's more important than anything. But when you can go out onto the ice and there's 2,800, 3,000 proud fans with you, that's a special thing. I've coached in places where the attendance isn't that good, and we tell the players it doesn't matter because what matters most is them and the brotherhood. But what I miss about Shreveport is people are counting on you. So it adds a little more to it. It's the best of both worlds. Those little ones that are waiting for the autograph after the game, you have a responsibility as a player and as a coach to not let them down. So what I miss is Shreveport's the best of both worlds. We do the culture every day, Monday through Thursday. We try to practice right. We try to prepare right. We try to train. But it really matters at game time because 3,000, and even those that aren't at the building, they're really, really counting on you. And that's a special, special thing here. And that's what I miss most about Shreveport is doing what we do and then having the fans and the season ticket holders that are counting on you. And those I say this all the time, and I'll leave you with this because I really, really believe this. If you're a fan of Mudbugs hockey, you're buying a ticket 30 nights a year, however many nights it is, 35 nights a year, you're firsthand experiencing the development of teenage and 20-year-old athletes. And when they stink it up, smile about it and get excited about coming back to the rink the next night, fans, to see how they learn and grow. Because I'm not saying back in the day with the Pro League you didn't get that, but here you're watching young men go through the process, and that's a special, special thing. And I miss Chet, that holistic, being able to do all of it at once. Fans, community, culture. This is a special place because we get to do that every day.
I couldn't agree with you anymore. That's Mudbugs, a former Mudbugs associate head coach, Francis Anzalone. Thank you as always for everything you do, and thanks for the time.
My pleasure. Thanks very much.
We'll have more after these messages on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the American Bank Center. Now time for the second period. 1-0 lead for the Mudbugs. Your second period brought to you by DeFata and Associates, Investigative and Risk Analysis Services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. Mudbugs will be back at home December 6th and 7th. Be sure to get your tickets. It's the start of an 8-game homestand in the month of December. That'll be lots of George's Pond time. And why not? We haven't been home in a while. Get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to mudbugshockey.com. Kimberly Jacks and Lauren Keith are really our big ticket sales staff. Are some of the best in the league, and they will take care of you. A lot of good organizations in this league, and Mudbugs front office obviously doing another outstanding job for a fourth straight season in this NAHL era. Mudbugs will skate now from left to right. They have an early 1-0 lead. Looks like Jacob Smith had to get a new stick. They were happy to oblige the delay. Face-off one there by Smith. And it's played back into the Balboa to my left. He'll throw it to the near side. Almost gave it away. Right through the neutral zone it goes. Kiefer chasing after it. Now along to the near side. Love has it. Love off the stick of Smith. Off to the far side boards. Kiefer, good hustle from him. Now taken away. Far side, quick wrister. And off the glove of Sandquist. Good effort there by Koklachev. Quick shot there by Smith, and a glove save from the near corner there by Sandquist. 30 seconds gone by. Mudbugs looking good so far in the opening 30 seconds of this second period. Mudbugs trying to grab the first game in this two-game series, and they have had the tendencies of struggling in the Friday games. Face off one. Miller, a firing shot right. Oh, boy, he took out a kneecap on Philibert, and Philibert's hurt. Now thrown back out to center. Off to the far side. There's Coughlin. Now whipped around to the near half wall. Good hard hit there by Witherspoon. Tries to spin it out of trouble. He can't. Now Oregon softly places Defechko's stick. Played up ahead there to Sherino. Sherino's got a break. Oh, he couldn't handle it clean. Now the puck is shoved out of trouble there by Sandquist. And now Sherino having a few words with Krupinski as those two went down. Boy, if Sherino was able to settle that biscuit down, he had a shot all alone just ahead of the defense. Face-off one there by the Mudbugs. Played up ahead. Oh, boy, to ricochet away. Here's a chance on a break. Quick wrister save made there by Balboa. Point blank from the near side as Carroll is trying to bang out. And now a break. Back the other way. Here comes Nichols all alone. Nichols a wrister. Glove save. Rebound chance. Sandquist sits on it. Oh, Nichols all alone looking for his first of the year. A gift break along the Mudbug side of the zone was returned by a gift breakaway from Nichols on the other end of the ice. And Nichols with a snake-bitten look on his face right now. Scored so many big goals for the Mudbugs down the stretch. Of course, the one that we'll never forget with 1:40 left in the third that saved the Mudbugs in Game 5 in that memorable opening round between Lone Star and Shreveport. What a game that was. That's probably the greatest game I've ever called. 3 overtime Game 5er. Now weeded in there by Schroeder, thrown toward the net. Balboa does make the stop. I'm still trying to process how I had any voice left by that third overtime, but I felt like I was good for a couple of more overtimes if it warranted a couple of more. Thank goodness Timmy Clifton ended all matters at the midway marker of that third and sent the Mudbugs into the South Final. Along and behind the cage of Balboa to the near corner. Dodging a hit there was Dickinson. Oh, no, stolen away. Here's a chance by Carroll, a shot blocked from the near corner. Now Procopio trying to clear it. He can. Drop back pass. Quick wrister. Stick save. Rebound chance. Balboa does not look phased here by the Ice Rays attack off the far side boards. Weber can't grab it. And now puck taken away. Here's a chance for Procopio. Back the other way. Oh, he had Weber with him. And now thrown toward the net. Rather, Vizbelis with him. Along the end boards behind Sandquist. It was at the end of his shift for Procopio, starting to run out of gas, and now an icing will be called on the Ice Rays. Tonight's officials, lead referee David Lilly, linesman Travis Baker and Chase Wilkinson. 17:22 remaining here in this second period. 1-0 lead for Shreveport on the goal from Miller from Fetchko. At 16:58 played back to Miller. Miller has it. Fakes. Drop back packs to Koklichev. Thrown toward the net. Hit the post with the shot. Oh, Koklichev. Koklichev again. Glove save. Right at the doorstep there is Kiefer trying to bang it home. And a long-headed look from the Russian Baron. I don't blame him. It hit the inside of that short side of the post. Koklichev was driven to find some tallies tonight. He has been on a drought, and it's been eaten up at him. Face-off one there by Shreveport. Played back up top down to the right point there to Miller. Dropped off there to the Bear, Koklichev. Koklichev now spins it around. Tries to find the stick of Nichols. Back to Koklichev. Behind the cage. Thrown in front. Oh, centering shot. In front there was Kiefer. Went wide to the far post. Kiefer stays with it, though. Lets it go there for Smith. Smith thrown in front. Or rather, Nichols back up down to the far corner. Kiefer to Smith. Now along that near corner. And it's taken away there by Love. Shots tied 14 apiece. Thrown too far there for the stick of Noah Bull. He's able to beat out icing. Along to the far boards, played up ahead. Mudbugs trying to grab it. They got a 2-on-2. Quick shot, pad stop, rebound chance. Shoved out of trouble there by Sandquist. And now Smith tries to hold the zone. He works it in deep and now taken away there by Kropinski. Kropinski now back over to Bull. That's Noah. Now to the right point, whacked in there by Gockler. Wheeled around to the far corner there to Fetchko. Fetchko's got a point tonight. And now taken away there by Shane Bull. Shane now able to shackle it back out to center. Gockler just sends it back in. Love's got it. Love will ladle it off the far side board. Should be icing on Corpus Christi, and it will be. Big shout out to the Fetchkos tuned in tonight from Michigan. Glad to have Miss Melissa, Mr. Joe, and of course, little sister Gabby with us. And of course, a big shout out to the Gocklers. We saw Mr. Gockler back in Lone Star, and he's all business if you ask me. He's one of those serious hockey dads. Sat right in front of me, and he played one of those fan coaches. Quick wrister to redirect it just right. Of course, Miss Heather and the rest of the Gockler family tuned in with us. Now off the far side boards. Back into the Corpus Christi zone. Quick wrister in the offensive zone, rather. It goes wide of Balboa. Boy, the Mudbugs are getting beat defensively right now. And that is a concern as we got a break in the action. 15:34 to go here in the second period. It's the Mudbugs 1, the Ice Rays nothing. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Welcome back into the American Bank Center. They got a kiss cam session going on here, and it's not going quite as planned. They are this one guy who just kissed his beer. He didn't have a lady with him, and now the kiss cam is on the Mudbugs bench. I don't know if we're going to get some affection along that Shreveport bench. Nope, not happening tonight. Most notable one was, I think, when it was Brendan Van Sweden gave a good pucker up on Jackson Castor a couple of years ago. That was a good one. Kiss Cam, always a crowd favorite. Face off now to the far side outside the Mudbugs blue line. Face off one there by Shreveport. Metcalf now to Dickinson. Off the stick, I believe, of Natty Shack. Now to the far corner now, Waltman tries to settle it down. He's got help there with Nichols. Now thrown around to the near corner. Backhanded through the middle of the ice. This will be galloped at and taken there by Metcalf. Metcalf will dish it on over to Dickinson. Now on over to Natty Shack, tied up a bit as he got hip checked. Now through the neutral zone. Taken away there by Samino. Samino will just forward it in to the Mudbug zone. And now stolen away, thrown in front, trying to find the stick of Bargolds. It was redirected out of trouble. Now Love has it. Love will just shovel it in to the Mudbug zone. Under the stick of Natty Shack through the neutral zone, but Dickinson able to jab it off the far side boards and into the Ice Rays zone. Mudbugs clinging to a one-goal lead as the Ice Rays were able to ice the puck down the length of the ice. This will give Coach Soupy a chance to get some fresh skaters against a tired Ice Rays unit. .23 remaining in this second period, brought to you by DeFada and Associates, LLC. Face-off won there by the Mudbugs. Miller a ripper, and a blocker save made there by Sandquist. Miller looking for his second of the game. He's had some good chances. 2-on-2 back the other way, and we got a whistle as Corpus Christi comes in offsides. Shot 16-14 in favor of Shreveport. Face-off battle that, and weeded out there by Koklachev. Koklachev blows a tire, but is able to flip it in along that near corner. Kiefer in on the pursuit. Boy, he is hungry for another goal. Got his first back in New Mexico, and he's looking for more. Now to the near corner it goes. Wheeled around into the Mudbug zone. Puck spit on net, blocked, and now Kiefer's going to take it. Kiefer with a burst of speed. Kiefer now to the far corner. Oh, thrown hard into the boards there is Miller. Boy, that was dangerous. Miller went awkwardly along those far boards, and luckily he's okay as he landed the right way. Now, behind the cage of Sandquist. Mudbugs trying to wrap it around. Fetchko's there. Fetchko fires it toward the net. Save made. Rebound chance. They score! That was Smith from the short side, able to tuck that baby home. Mudbugs lead 2-0. Jacob Smith, right place, right time, 2-0. Great work once again from Fetchko. who was part of the play. He'll probably get his second assist of the game. Boy, the Mudbugs were buzzing there, and it's Smith who gets the rebound and knew what to do with it. Smith's 5th of the year. Two 2-0 lead for the Mudbugs. Kiefer and Fetchko get the assists. Great work from that unit. And really, the play wasn't made possible if it wasn't for the work from Kiefer down low. He did the dirty work down low, got it in front of Fetchko. Fetchko missed, but he fired it toward the net on a secondary attempt. Juicy rebound, and Smith slammed it home. Great work from that unit, and they have now a 2-0 lead. Boy, that is just great teamwork. As they say, it makes the dream work. 2-0 lead for Shreveport. Boy, Smith has been aching for a goal. Now thrown toward the net. Balboa able to steer it aside. And now behind Balboa. And now the puck played out free. Mudbugs with a 2-goal edge. As the goal comes at 6:41 of the second. Now thrown toward the net. Stick save made there by Sandquist on a shot there by Nichols. Now thrown through the slot, and the puck is now scaled back out to center. Boy, I thought Corpus Christi was offsides on their entry. They were not, says David Lilly. Oh boy. Now the puck ironed back into the Ice Rays zone. Stolen away. Is there Waltman? Waltman has it. Waltman to Nattyshak. Nattyshak dropped off to Weber. Back up top to Dickinson, a smacker. And it gets blocked in front. Kept into the zone now. Here comes Nattyshak along that near corner. He settles it down now. Nattyshak waits from the near half wall. He goes, quick shot. Oh, trying to redirect it home. There was Weber. It goes just wide. Now to the left point puck. Ricochets out of the zone with 10:50 to go here in the second. Steele will grab it back into his own end. 2-0 lead for Shreveport, trying to grab some more. As the puck now is just rimmed back into that far corner. Timmy Organ's got it. Organ, the Toledo, Ohio native, gallops up the ice with a good burst of speed. He'll wrist it in now. He's got help there with Vizbelis along the end boards trying to chase it down. Weber's there with him. Now along to the far side, and it's taken away there by the Ice Rays. Can they clear? They cannot. Kept in there by Vizbelis. Vizbelis through the slot. Quick wrister hit the glass as Organ was looking for his first. Steele is there. Weber's now smacking his stick. And now Weber along the end boards. Weber now back up top to there to Miller. Miller has it. Miller now getting wristed around there by Semino along to the far side, and the Ice Rays will get out of the zone. And now back the other way. Vizbelis has it. Mudbugs trying to carefully get it out of the zone. Grabbing it there is Semino, rather Krupinski. It is a 2-0 Mudbugs lead, as the Ice Rays have not had much going on. Now to that far corner. From the slot, quick wrister. Oh, blocked in front. And now with a burst of speed at the end of a shift there, though, is Nichols, or Steele, rather, and he's got to come off. Boy, if Steele was full-fledged, he would have taken off, or full breath, rather. He would have taken off on that one. Shane Bolt trying to get through a bunch of Mudbugs. That was hard to do. Smith now to the far side. Play starting to pick up. Oh, no, a bad pass there by Koklachev. 2-0 lead for the Mudbugs. Now, point-blank save made there by Balboa. Along the end boards, play starting to pick up. Koklachev. Along to the far side. Now through the slot. Good poke check there by Gockler. In pursuit there was Schroeder looking for a tally. Off the far side boards, 8.5 to go here in the second. 2-0 lead for Shreveport. Now to Gockler. Gockler now smacks it off the near side boards. Along to the end boards, along to that far side, 8:20. Boy, continuous play for a long time here. To the far side now to Beester. Ben Beester throws it toward the net. It's turned aside there by Balboa. Now off the far side boards, Mudbugs can take off with it. They have a chance. Witherspoon, Sherino, 2-on-1 to Sherino. Oh, he tried to poke it home. It went just wide. Another Smoons to Sherino connection, just missed. And now tangled up there was Witherspoon as he went down. Thrown back out to center. Love's got it. Love now able to muscle his way into the zone as he gets thrown down there by Metcalf. Along to the far corner it goes. David Lilly letting them play, the lead official. Witherspoon to Metcalf. Metcalf rattles it off the glass, 3-on-1. Metcalf's got it. Metcalf thrown in front. Quick shot. Save made. Oh, it went just wide. As Witherspoon was trying to tuck it in along the far post. Backhander shoved aside there by Sandquist. 7:18 to go. Continuous action here for almost 6 minutes. Thrown toward the net. And Balboa will seal it up with his post and get the whistle. A break in the action. Shots 21-16 in favor of Shreveport. It is the goal from Jacob Smith. Has now given the Mudbugs a 2-0 lead. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into the American Bank Center. Fetchko's got a couple of helpers as he's turning in a fine effort tonight. Mudbugs have a 2-0 lead. Mudbugs trying to win their 8th contest in their last 10 tries. And you look at the standings, it's quite deceiving. Mudbugs in 5th place right now in the South, but they have 5 games in hand on Corpus Christi, 4 games in hand on Topeka, and 3 games in hand on Lone Star. So lots will be settled, or as you could say, the dust will be settled a little later on in the season when those games get made up. Waltman dropped the head there to Nichols. Nichols spinning around. Back to Waltman. A shot. Oh, shoulder save made there by Sandquist. Taken there by Goodme. Goodme now whirls it around. Stolen away. Ripped around there by Organ looking for his first goals. He threw it toward the net from the near corner. And it's stopped made there by Sandquist. Oh, I've liked the way Timmy Organ's looked tonight. Plenty of pats on the back by Rich Perrant, Coach Supa. They're loving what they see out of him in just his second game as a Mudbug this season. A guy that has not been in the lineup and has just been working hard every day, looking for the opportunity. And Dylan Peters did not skate with the team this morning, and that's when Timmy Organ got his name called, and there's just not a better man to really be around than him. He is lots of fun, and he's just a great kind of all shucks, happy-go-lucky kind of guy. He's got one of the best handlebars I've ever seen, by the way. He had a great mustache. Those are hard to pull off. And now he's added the handlebars, and boy, he can pull it off. Off the stick of Procopio into the Mudbug zone. Now ripped around the far side. Mudbug's trouble getting it out. Out of the near corner it goes. Thrown up the middle. Gerard will drop it off there to Weber. Weber now trying to swing up. Oh, Procopio stole it. Looking for a centering feed, and now played back out to center. Metcalf to the far side, trying to drop it off there for Procopio. Procopio throws it toward the net. Stick save made there by Sandquist, and that puck redirects out of play. Big shout out to Miss Lisa Procopio, tuned in tonight from Grosse Pointe. Glad to have her with us. Of course, she is following both her boys. And that is quite the hard work, but I don't think she'd have it any other way if you ask me. And, of course, Dominic Procopio doing magnificent things at UMass Lowell. Former Mudbugs captain. We miss him, but it's like an extension of him when you get to spend time with Gio Procopio, and it has been my pleasure to hang out with both of those two. 5:40 left here in the second. 2-0 lead for Shreveport. They have it in their own zone. Played up ahead there to Kiefer. Kiefer with a burst of speed. He gets around his man. He'll be able to touch the puck along that near corner. Tries to settle it down now. Whisks it back up top, but it's stolen away there by Beaster. Taken away there by Goodme. Goodme now around his own end, the far side. Now dished back over to Love. Love back to Goodme. Corpus Christi trying to get their crowd into this game, and Mudbugs have done a great job of stonewalling them tonight. Along to that end boards. Ripped around. That's Smith trying to get it off the walls. Now taken away from the high slot. Quick wrister gets the glass. Balboa didn't see it as Courtmanch was trying to get one in. Now off the near side boards, back out to center. Philibert to the far corner. There to Turchney. Stolen away. Mudbugs have it. That's Smith along that far corner trying to work it in deep there to Sherino. And now Fetchko steals it. Fetchko works it. Thrown in the middle, but nobody was there trying to center somebody. Now it's bull rush there by Smith. As now Balboa easily caresses it up ahead there to Waltman. Waltman able to whistle it back out to center as he takes a hit. And now Sherino trying to steal it. He's got Fetchko with him. As now it's taken away, and Philibert's grabbing it. Down to 4 minutes left now here in the second. Shots 24-16 in favor of the Bugs. We got a 2-0 lead in favor of Shreveport. Along to the near corner, played back up top, settling it down there is Semino. Semino now will drop it off into that near half wall. Therefore, I believe Schroeder. Schroeder gets tackled down there by Organ. Now ripped around and without a stick there. Oh, what a hit there by Sherino. As he didn't have a stick and he used his battery ram shoulder to get in the path of Evan Carroll. And Evan Carroll did not appreciate it. Now spun around with a stick thrown toward the net. It goes wide of Balboa on a shot there by Bargholtz. Sherino still stickless. He's now going to get time to grab his stick. And he'll take off with it into the offensive zone. Oh, boy, hard hit. Krupinski went hard. Now 2-on-2. Here comes Corpus Christi. Quick shot. Score. It was a 2-on-2, and Balboa couldn't pick it up as Bargholtz finds the back of the net, and Corpus Christi's back in this game. Time of the goal, 16:52 of the second. Mudbugs 2, Ice Rays 1. It's never easy in this barn, and the Ice Rays are back in this game. It is Semino's goal. I thought it was Bargholtz who got it. Face off one there by the Ice Rays. Here they come now with a little burst of speed. Quick wrister save made. Rebound chance shoved out of trouble, but not out of the zone. Into the near corner it goes. Bodied. Love stays with it. 2-1 game. Mudbugs a little bit on their heels, off the far side board, trying to poke it out. Played up ahead. Natty Shack's got some help. He's got Waltman with him. Natty Shack, a backhander. Oh, and a shoulder save made there by Shanquist. Now to the near corner it goes. Coughlin dropped off through the neutral zone. Played up ahead. Oh, no, he gets ahead of the defense. Quick wrister save made. Rebound chance. Taken away as the puck is now floated back out to center. Through the neutral zone, under the stick of Waltman. Waltman's got it now. Waltman stays with it, gains the blue line from the left side. Waltman drop back pass to Gerard, but the pass gets broken up. And now stolen away, Steele. Oh, couldn't grab it. Now to the far corner it goes. Now thrown toward the net. And it redirects just wide to the near corner. Played back up top, Philibert. Thrown toward the net, stick save. And a smothering stop made there by Balboa with 1:50 remaining here in the second period. Just when I thought Miss Lisa Procopio was in Grosse Pointe, as she usually is most of the time, she is not. She is visiting Dom in Boston. Of course, they are all watching the game together. Glad to have Dominic Procopio, of course, Miss Lisa, and Dom's lovely girlfriend, Miss Grace, all tuned in from Boston watching the game tonight. And Dom, we miss you, buddy. It has never really been the same in the NAHL era of Bugs hockey since you've left. Yet the Mudbugs trying to write a new chapter and try to feed off the success that Dominic Procopio helped lead in that Robertson Cup championship run. Of course, the big goal in the championship game. Dominic Procopio was part of that goal, along with Cole Quisenberry. Boy, I love mentioning past Mudbugs names. And what a run that was. En route to a Robertson Cup championship. I take a look at my ring almost every day, thinking about that year. Now off the far side boards. Metcalf going to grab it. And the Mudbugs just trying to get out of this period with a lead. As you could see Corpus Christi turning the momentum into their own side. Or onto their own side, rather. Metcalf, the California native, to the far side. Played off the far side boards as Dickinson tried to lead it forward there for Weber. It's taken away. Weber, of course, part of that Robertson Cup championship run, along with Warren Nattyshak. Some of the leftovers. Quick wrister! Blocked in front from the far corner there by Schroeder. Net comes off its mooring behind Balboa, and he doesn't feel like putting it back into its own place. You see Timmy Organ and Balboa starting to discuss some things about what transpired in their own zone. We're down to 45 seconds remaining in this second period. This faceoff is going to come out of Shreveport zone. Bugs 2, Ice Rays 1. Always a tight one here in this barn for the Mudbugs. It was Bargoltz's 6th of the year from Coughlin and Semino, so I did get it right the first time. At 16:52, which is putting the Ice Rays on the board. Now to the near side, Kiefer's got it. Kiefer gets tripped up a bit. Boy, I thought they were going to call that. Koklachev, oh, he threw it behind his stick of Oregon, cutting through that far circle. Now down to 15 seconds through the neutral zone. Hard hit there by Kiefer. Kiefer has it. Kiefer waits. Leads it forward. Poked ahead there by Miller. Miller has it. Miller waits. Now to the near half wall. Thrown. Oh, trying to find the back door there by Oregon. And now the Mudbugs got to get back. And a whistle is blown as the horn sounds. You saw Oregon gamble on the pinch. He read the clock and read that perfectly. Great play there by Oregon, knowing the situation and knowing that time was going to run out for the Ice Rays on the other end of the ice. A goal from each team in this period has the Mudbugs up by 1, the same lead they had after 1. We've played 2 now here at the American Bank Center. Shots 25-19 in favor of Mudbugs hockey. They have a 2-1 lead. Stick around for the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. We'll get a special treat from one of our special employees on the Mudbugs staff after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us at Cozumel, Curacao, and Roytan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show here in Corpus Christi, talking to one of our favorite Mudbugs employees who does so much, not only behind the scenes, but in front of the scenes, our ticket sales director and vice president of the Mudbugs Foundation, Kimberly Jacks. First of all, K-Jacks, thanks for the time. We appreciate you joining us.
Thanks for having me, Chet.
Talk about how this schedule has been. I mean, only 4 home games so far this season. Does that make it tougher, or is that something that you take and can use it as an advantage to plan out really for the upcoming big home slate you have coming up?
Well, I think it's definitely an advantage. I mean, we have 24 home games left, and with the big home slate that we have coming up in December, I mean, it gives you multiple times to come see the team during Christmas, and it's ice skating, and it's hockey, and it's Christmas, and all 3 combined, it just makes for a great family experience.
Talk about some of the themes and some of the fun stuff that we have coming up in December.
Sure. So December 6th and December 7th, we are doing our Cancer Awareness Weekend. So that Friday on the 6th is Fight Night Friday for cancer survivors and cancer patients. That Saturday, we're doing Renee's Run. So we'll specialty jerseys for Friday and Saturday. We'll auction them off at the end of the game on Saturday. So December 13th, we have our Mouse House Night. It's kind of like a princess theme thing. You'll see a lot of characters that you're familiar with and everything. So that's a fun daddy-daughter night that to get together. December 14th is a huge night. We have Scout Night. We also have Studio B coming out to dance and perform. And then we also have the Crew of Centaur coming, and the biggest thing is our teddy bear toss night. That's where you bring a stuffed animal. It doesn't have to be a teddy bear, obviously. You throw it on the ice when we score our first goal, and then all of those teddy bears go to organizations around the area to give to kids. The weekend of December 20th and 21st is our Christmas extravaganza weekend. We'll have everything Christmas. From all the trees and stuff will be decorated. We'll have Santa here. We'll have the Grinch here. I've been told we'll have Elf here. Everything Christmas that you can think of will be at George's Pond. And then of course after Christmas, you're kind of possibly tired of all the family get-togethers and everything. So we have labeled that Run from the Relatives to kind of come spend before New Year's with us. So that's Run for the Relatives is the 28th and 29th of December.
The popular thing, I guess, when it comes to December is groups. We all come out in families, especially around the Christmas time. What's the best way to book a group?
The best way to book a group is to either call us at our number, 318-636-7094. You can either talk to Lauren or myself. The cheapest group rate is $10, and that gets you a bronze seat right next to where the players come out, and it's just a group of 10 people or more. It's not, a big group of 30 or 40 you have to get together. That would be great, but just 10 is the number that you have to, reach.
Some people fail to maybe purchase season tickets in the summer, and I know how hectic and busy it is racking up all the season ticket holders. Some people want to get season tickets now. Is it too late?
No, it's not too late. What we do is we just, since we've only played 4 games this season, if you want to get them now before Christmas as a Christmas gift, we would just prorate that amount. And it was we just knock off, a few dollars and stuff of the game, and then you still get the parking pass, you still get to come to the Christmas party, you get a whole lot of extra things that the season ticket holders get that not the normal fan coming off the street as a walk-up gets.
Do you notice maybe have you had season ticket holders in the past come through middle of the season or somewhere during the season? Has that happened before?
Oh yeah, of course. You have LSU football that you're competing with, and high school football and hunting season, and people want that after December or even like right before Christmas. Hey, I can come to the games now because I don't have Friday tied up with high school football or my kid's not cheering anymore, so I kind of want to come. So that's a good way. I mean, we have a lot of people in the past, 20 to 30 people just go ahead and get season tickets for half the season basically, and it's still not a problem.
One thing I've asked you about is performances during intermission and how to go about that. Obviously, that's something that if maybe a dance instructor is tuning into this interview, wants their dance group to perform, we're open to that.
Oh, of course. We love it. The fans love it. It's just it's an extra added experience for the fans here, that evening. We have Vicky's Dance coming on the 7th, which is always a humongous hit because, we have it's like the little bitty girls, like the 3-year-olds to the 3rd graders, and they're always fun to watch. And then, of course, Studio B is coming on the 14th, and we always open to cheerleaders or dance teams and everything just because it adds just extra flavor to the game.
Moving on, in our ticket sales director interview with Kimberly Jacks, we do have a lot to cover as far as, not only December, but looking ahead to January and February. Just this being your 4th season, has it gotten harder or easier in this progression of this run that you've been with the Mudbugs in this NAHL era?
I would say it's easier, but it's also harder because I want to challenge myself each year to do something different. I don't want to be comfortable. I like being uncomfortable, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to come up with new ideas and new things for, from a ticket revenue process and just a great idea process for as far as intermission activities and all that kind of stuff. It's always a challenge for me to come up with something better and something more.
With Thanksgiving right around the corner, are you cooking up a Thanksgiving feast?
My family actually doesn't do Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I'm not a turkey person. I love ham. I don't do cranberry sauce. I do no dressing. We normally go to Buffalo Wild Wings on Thursday.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah, we normally go and watch the game and everything, so all that kind of stuff. And just to backtrack, I said December 28th and 29th on games. It's 27th and 28th, just to clarify that.
She does this all in her head. I don't even know how she remembers all this, but this is probably something you just think about every day.
Right, yeah, in my sleep.
That's Mudbugs ticket sales director Kimberly Jacks. Thank you for the time, and we appreciate it very much.
Thanks, Chet, and go Mudbugs.
We'll have more after these messages on the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuo letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back to the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. We're joined by one of my favorites, a dear friend, a dear corporate partner, a fantastic woman who basically supports the Mudbugs broadcast and the Mudbugs organization as a whole, Miss Janice Watt from Generational Financial Advisors. First of all, Miss Janice, thanks for the time. We do appreciate you coming on.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Just talk about now, everybody hears about Generational Financial Advisors. You're the first period sponsor. Just talk about everything that goes on at Generational Financial Advisors.
Okay, we have a group of people, including myself, who are all financial advisors, and then I'm also a CPA, so I offer services to small businesses and individuals in tax services. We offer retirement planning, college planning, just basically cover your life services, and we try to work with people and develop that relationship so that it's all about relationships and it's not just about the money.
Is it a little more hectic now with, I guess, tax season just right around the corner?
It is very hectic. We start out with just having to do 1099s and W-2s for the companies that we do work with on a yearly basis, and then we go straight from there into filing all the way into April and sometimes October.
What's the most stressful part of your job?
The deadlines during tax season. Just trying to, if people get their stuff in timely, and trying to make sure that I have the time and can do the job in a timely manner for them so that we're not filing extensions.
We're talking to Janice Watt from Generational Financial Advisors, one of our Mudbugs corporate partners here in the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. You do so many good things for the Mudbugs. At GFA, talk about some of the things that you love, and obviously you work in depth with numbers just past my range of thinking. Just talk about some of the things that you love about the company and some of the things that you love about your job.
Well, one, I love the fact that we're a small company and we have an office here and one in Marshall, Texas, and the fact that we do have a lot of relationships that are long-term, being generational across the family lines, which is our whole goal. So as a person is getting older, we want to make a point to work with their younger children, grandchildren, so that, you know, they understand that we are here to represent them and to work with them for all their needs, tax, accounting, financial planning, insurance, all of it. We have a good group of people, and we've all been together for at least 10 years. So it's a nice small firm, but still, you know, can offer a lot of services.
Aside from being a fantastic corporate partner, you're also a billet. This is your third year as a Mudbug billet, and you have Ethan Harrison and Andrew Jackson, two very good hockey players, and both with colorful personalities. How has the I guess the atmosphere and the experience been this year for you?
It's been different because before we only had one player, and so then they had to we had a veteran and a rookie this year, and that was interesting to see the interaction between them, especially during training camp. But they have come to know each other and their habits, and we have card games, we have, you know, a lot of different things, and just they've become part of the family.
You've been you do a lot of cooking, and I think that's one of the things that Ethan Harrison and Andrew Jackson rave about. What's one dish that has become kind of a favorite amongst the guys that you maybe you can think of?
It's something so simple. It's a chicken bite that's wrapped in bacon with brown sugar and stuff, and they can eat 4 pounds of chicken in a heartbeat.
You're also in the Claws Up Booster Club. You're the vice president. You work with Carl Phillips, and just talk about that dynamic. This is the first year that the Mudbugs have brought back the Booster Club. Just talk about how everything's kind of going and maybe some of the things that are on the horizon.
It's been a learning process for us this year. Of course, it was always going to be with you're doing the first time, and you have to see what works, what doesn't work. We have a great group of people. We have probably over 100 members. And we have tried a few things that didn't work, but we've had a lot that's going on. And I think in the future that as we have developed it, you'll see more things for sale, different just push to get some things out and help people understand, like learn about hockey rules and then stat sheets for people that had been asking for them and things like that we try to get out.
How are the holidays for you? I know that the Booster Club did a lot of good things with ornaments and had a Christmas party and the food, and obviously we're very much appreciative of that. There's so many things that go on in the holidays. It kind of seems to consume a whole month. How was it as far as from a Booster Club perspective and everything you guys wanted to accomplish?
Oh, it was great, and I think people really, really enjoyed the Christmas party with the guys and the fact that they all came in their costumes or sweaters or whatever else and just had a fun time. And, they weren't having to, they interacted with everybody, sat at the tables with them, and I think people really enjoy that a lot. That's what they're there for. That's what they want to do and support the team.
That's Miss Janice Watt from Generational Financial Advisors. We've created quite a relationship 3 years ago when this all started, and we appreciate all your support and most importantly your corporate partnership. Just thank you very much for always being there for the Mudbugs community, and thanks for the time and good luck the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, and go Mudbugs.
We'll have more after these messages on the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the American Bank Center. I'm Chet Yoder, now time for the Sterling Dental Center. Third period. Dr. Emil Janu and his awesome staff has your next dental checkup covered. Just give him a call at 318-688-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Mudbugs have a 2-1 lead going into the third. They'll skate from right to left as they're out shooting Corpus Christi 25-19. The only goals of that second period came at 6:41 from Jacob Smith, his fifth of the year. Great work from Kiefer and Fetchko down low to make it all possible. And it gave the Mudbugs a 2-0 lead. Then Eric Bargoltz on an odd man rush. Well, it was a 2-on-2 rather. Used a defenseman as a screen and was able to roof one on Balboa for his sixth of the year. Coughlin and Semino got the assists. That's where we stand at. Then that goal was at 16:52. Mudbugs know that closing out games in this building are always tough. Of course, with the former captain, Dominic Procopio, tuned in, he knows all about playing in this building. He knows the highs and lows. Off the stick of Kiefer as that puck deflects in deep. That should be icing on Shreveport, and it will be. 13 seconds gone by in the third. It's going to be one of these grinding type of third periods for the Mudbugs. As associate head coach Rich Peranch said, we want to play a boring road game. And so far, this has been a great road effort. Face off to the right of Balboa. Battle and won there by Smith. Kiefer to the far side. Trying to grab it there is Dickinson. Gets hard hit there by Bargholtz. Dropped off there to Kiefer. Kiefer with an assist tonight. Trying to grab it along that far side. Can't get it out. Now thrown off the near side boards. Goodmead can't grab it. Puck now jammed at. And now Smith has it. Back out to center. Smith up the middle. Smith now gets through the neutral zone. Now throws it back over to Shrino. Lets it go there for Oregon. Oregon now to Shrino. Shrino, a ripper. And a left pad stop made there by Sandquist. Boy, what a hit there. Smith rings up Coughlin. Now to the near corner. Good crowd here in this lower bowl. Fetchko trying to grab it. Taken away there by Guimane. Guimane stolen away. Fetchko to Witherspoon. Back to Fetchko. Blocked off there by Sandquist as he got a stick in front of that passing lane. That was a good idea there from Witherspoon and Fetchko, starting to build some chemistry in this game. We want to thank everybody that helps out in Mudbugs youth hockey. That's a fantastic program we have going strong for yet another fine, fantastic year. Of course, led by the president, Dave Percotta, and many of the lead helpers. Ashley Gilmer, Casey Ryan, Sarah Kay, Tammy Sutton, just among some of the other names. And everybody else doing a magnificent job for Mudbugs youth hockey, help setting up some of the future Bugs and help pour in some support and revenue for Mudbugs hockey. We appreciate it very much. Puck now kissed off the near side window. Into the near corner it goes. Picked up there by Philibert. Boy, somebody was favoring their right arm on that ice raised bench, and it did not look pretty. And I believe they're going to get him into the locker room right now. Did not get a number on that jersey. We don't want to see anybody get hurt, regardless of which side of the ice we're talking about. Played off the stick, taken away there by Gockler. Gockler has it, and Gockler will sky it on net after taking a hard hit. And it is gloved there by Sandquist. Face off to the left of Sandquist. 2-1 lead for the Bugs in the early goings of the third. Face off one there by Bugs hockey. Gockler will rip it around the near side. Now along that near half wall. Blocked off. Carroll's got it now. Carroll could not get past the stick of Girard. And kicking it back into the Mudbug zone there is Semina. To the near corner it goes. Girard. Play to Gockler. Will let it go there for Waltman. Waltman off the far side boards. As that puck now corralled and taken there by Semina. Now through the neutral zone. Working his way in there is Shane Bull. Bull has it behind the cage of Balboa. Trying to wrap it around. Oh, puck was dangerously in front. Now taken away there by Weber. Up ahead there to Vizbellis. Tripped up. Penalty coming up, I believe, The net comes dislodged. Weber fired it into an open net. There is a trip. Mudbugs, I believe, wanted a penalty shot. There will be no penalty shot. It has to be a clear lane to the net. Vizbella split the D. Got hauled down. It's a tripping call, and that one probably one Corpus Christi had to take, as Vizbellis was looking for another tally on the season. The penalty goes to Shane Bull, and the Mudbugs have a SWEPCO power play for just the second time this evening. Not many power plays in this game. Only 2 penalties, and that happened in the first 6+ minutes of the first period. A chance to make them pay here and get that 2-goal lead back for the Mudbugs. Face-off is won there by Corpus Christi, and the puck is filtered down the length of the ice. Miller dropped off there to Girard. Now there to Smith. Smith now to the far side. Grabbed there by Fetchko, and Fetchko will drub it in to the ice raised zone. Fetchko's got it now. Along to the point, back up top to Miller. Miller waits, high slot, quick shot, and it redirects into the near corner. That was a block made there by Noah Bull, the brother of Shane Bull, sitting in the box for 2 for tripping. Played back up top to Miller. Miller waits. Miller now crisscrosses with Girard. Girard at the point. Girard with his sweet spot. Quick slapper gets blocked in front there by Love. To the far corner it goes. Thrown back now to the right point. Girard to Miller. Miller waits from the high slot. Now delved in deep to Girard. Girard from the near corner. Waits. Thrown in front. Tripped up a bit there was Smith. He gets hauled down. Back up top to Miller. Miller now to Girard. Girard waits. Oh, a bad pass. And the puck is speared down the length of the ice. That pass was broken up. A very dangerous pass that Girard was trying to slither his way through. Now with a burst of speed is Dickinson. Thrown back up top now to Gockler, a shot. Blocker save made there by Sandquist. And now back the other way from the far side. Coughlin getting around the D. Hasn't. And the Mudbugs are not going to get things set up anytime soon. The puck is thrown to the neutral zone, taken away there by Witherspoon. Witherspoon gathers it in, thrown toward the net, and it's covered up there by Sandquist. And I think Coach Soupy will take that. He wants to slow this down with 8 seconds left on this SWEPCO power play and get a face-off into the offensive zone. Big shout out to our Booster Club for everything they do for the Mudbugs. Claws Up Booster Club doing so much for us. Led by, of course, the president, Carl Phillips. Vice President Janice Watt doing fantastic things as they are setting up a Christmas party for these Mudbugs players, and it's going to be dynamite. Puck stashed back into the ice raised zone. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. 5.5 gone by in the third. Taken down there was, oh boy, and Procopio's going to get hauled down. And he's going in the box for 2. He thought he got his stick grabbed and taken away. A little bit of a ticky-tacky call. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like they're going to even it up. Oh, they are. And now Procopio. Well, I thought Procopio was getting a tongue lashing. It isn't. They're going to even these penalties up. Well, that's a break. And we'll get 4-on-4 hockey. I thought on the play, Procopio in the box for hooking, Shea Courtmanch in for unsportsmanlike conduct, embellishment, diving. Oh, wow. You know, they never call an embellishment diving call on its own. It's usually gets coupled with a hooking call or tripping call. Mudbugs Hockey brought to you by Financial Advisors, proud partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Janice Watt and their experienced staff has your life's phases all sorted out from college to retirement. Give Janice a call at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Boy, Courtmanche is hot under the collar, and he has got to cool it, or they might tack on another 2. The goal from Sam Miller is your State Farm drive of the game. Get the best car insurance by giving my good old friend Ben Tolis from State Farm a call at 318-688-1522. Ben Tolis from State Farm providing Sam Miller's drive of the game. That was the first goal for the Mudbugs. Face-off won there by Shreveport. We got 4-on-4 hockey. To the far corner it goes there to Dickinson. Played up ahead there to Sherino. Oh, couldn't handle it cleanly. Sherino now winds, whirls it around, dropped off there to Dickinson, back up top to Sherino. Sherino to Metcalf. He'll float it off the high glass as it gets deflected. Now to the near corner it goes. Spun around. Smith strays with it. Dickinson has it along the near corner. Dickinson spins off his man. Dickinson goes through the net. Oh, boy, stick and poke checked away. Back the other way. Here comes Bargholtz. And now he'll take a U-turn back. Dish it up ahead there to Love. Love now, drop back pass. There to Thompson. Thompson waiting for some fresh ice rays, and he'll throw it back out of the zone. Now to the far side, Coughlin from the far circle. Quick wrister, stick save, rebound chance. Whiffed at, and now back the other way with a burst of speed. Here comes Smith. Rather Nichols. Dropped off there to Natty Shack. And the puck now stolen away, spun around to that near corner. Played up ahead. Coughlin to the far corner. Finds the stick of Guimane. Guimane now to Coughlin. Pass broken up. Mudbugs have it. That's Nichols. Here comes the Allen Park native. Works it around now to the near corner. 2-1 lead with 12:55 to go in the third. Mudbugs trying to grab the opening game of this 2-game set at this American Bank Center. Right back out to center in front of the Ice Rays bench. And not much going on as the puck is weeded out there by Krupinski. Krupinski carefully works it up the ice. Lays it on over to Thompson. A shot blocked in front. Gerard now played up ahead there to Waltman. Waltman has it. Waltman now worked in 5-on-5 hockey. Thrown in front. Quick shot. They score! That's Gio Procopio, I believe, who tipped that baby home. Mudbugs lead 3-1. What a goal! As Gio Procopio stuck his stick in front, is able to redirect that baby home. Big goal from Procopio, big goal for the Mudbugs, and the Mudbugs have a 3-1 lead. Gio Procopio with a big old smile on his face, and you can't blame him. He gets his first of the year, and the Mudbugs are back up by a pair. And you know his big brother Dom, along with his mom, in Boston are loving life right now. Great work from Procopio to stick his stick in front and stick it to Sandquist as the puck beats him. His first goal in his NHL career. And it is just what Coach Soupy needed.
Goal scored by number 24, Gio Procopio, and assisted by number 21, Ryan
Waltman gets the assist along with Gerard. Now the Mudbugs have it. They got a 3-1 lead. That's Vizbelis. Played back up top now to Dickinson. Now to that far corner. Penalty coming up. It's a holding call. I believe it's going against Corpus Christi. Love's in the box for holding, and the Mudbugs right back on the Swepco power play. Procopio's first of the year comes at 7:41 from his buddy Waltman. Two guys who played together last year, roommates this year. Quick wrister! Oh, redirected just wide, and Alexi Gerard gets the secondary helper. Uh-oh. A down ice rate. Quick wrister there by Gerard. Goes wide. Now back up top, and Gerard couldn't handle it. Gio Procopio always staying humble. Did not complain about the playing time that maybe he felt he deserved or that maybe he wasn't getting. Never complained. Now he's getting it, and boy, he's making the most of it. And he's given Coach Soupy and this Shreveport squad a real shot in the arm as they're up by a pair. As that puck redirects on net, Sandquist will dive on it, and he will stop it. As we are down to 10:26 to go in the third. 1 minute left on this Swepco power play. As Rich Perron, the associate head coach, shouting out some instructions to Gockler on how to line up this power play right now. Mudbugs hockey brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. My good friend Dr. Emil Janou and his awesome staff has your next dental checkup covered. Call 318-688-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. I'm looking at Procopio right now, and him and Waltman still talking about that goal. I think Procopio didn't realize he got his stick on it. And Waltman's telling him, yeah, that was all you, buddy. And Procopio's telling him, no, you did all the work. Two guys that know each other quite well. We're able to team up on that goal with the help of Gerard. And it comes at 7:41. Puck now speared down the length of the ice. This Bugs power play going nowhere. We're at the midway marker of the third. Dickinson led up ahead there to Witherspoon. Witherspoon thrown in front, trying to grab it there and take off with it. There was Sherino, and Sherino has been very frustrated right now as the Ice Rays have really collapsed on him. Sherino is kind of dancing around that Ice Rays zone. Puck now floated in there by Organ along to that far corner. Whacked at, penalty over. Oh, hard hit along that far corner as Organ goes down. And Sherino now gets roughed up a bit. Out of the far side, Beaster. Stolen away. Miller's got it. Miller now. Off, maybe a change. On the far side, now trying to catch the Ice Rays back the other way. Here comes Corpus Christi. Tied up there. Played up ahead there to Miller. Great work from Procopio on the back end. Back to Procopio, a shot. Trying to look for his second. Spun around. He's getting help. Needs some help there along that far corner. Procopio still with it. Getting help there from Visbellis. Now along that near corner. Good hard check along that left point now. Gockler trying to hold it in. Weber was there. Oh, I thought the Mudbugs held it in. Oh, they're saying hand pass from David Lilly. And a break in the action. 8:34 to go in the third. Gio Procopio gets his first of the year. It has the Mudbugs up 3-1. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the American Bank Center. 8:34 remaining here in the third. It is a 3-1 Bugs lead. Shots 31-20 in favor of Shreveport. Mudbugs will have one more tomorrow night at 7:05 and then spend a few days in Corpus Christi before taking on the Lone Star Brahmas on Wednesday evening from the NYTEX Sports Center. Always a difficult barn to play in. Mudbugs split their two-game set against Lone Star the last time they were there. Now, behind the cage of Sandquist, Mudbugs quite a buzz here as Gerard kind of forks it in deep there to Vizbelis. Played back up top. Holding the zone there is Gerard. And now stolen away. Backhanded up ahead. Here's a chance. Beaster a shot. Pad stop made there by Balboa from the near side. Boy, he has been great. He's got 20 saves on the night. Puck barreled back into the Mudbug zone. Procopio gets a good body, able to squeak it back out to center. Now to the far corner it goes over to Philibert. Back over to Tertsny. Through the middle, Kiefer trying to take off with it. Bounced just above his stick, and now the puck just squibbed into that near corner. Kiefer's going to grab, rather, Gockler's going to grab it. He'll try to scale it back up top now to Koklachev, but it's broken up. Now through the neutral zone, down to 7:20 to go in the third. From the far side, taking it in there is Shane Bull. For that far corner. Spun around. Mudbugs trying to just chip it out. They can't. Played back up top now. Delved into the far corner. Quick wrister stick save made there by Balboa on a shot there by Krakostas. And Balboa will hold on to it. Mudbugs trying to put themselves in a good position to grab this win and then try to get a second one tomorrow night. I'll have to look back into my archives to see if the Mudbugs have ever, well, I don't want to say. Quick wrister there by Gudme gets the high glass. Sherino trying to squib it out. He can't. Along that far half wall, Sherino now throws it off the near side boards and spun around. Oh, Fetchko almost found the stick of Witherspoon. That was a heck of a pass there by Fetchko to see Witherspoon taken off like that. Those two have developed quite the chemistry tonight. Fetchko with a couple of assists. Big shout out to the Witherspoons tuning tonight from Metamora, Michigan. Glad to have Miss Kathy, Mr. Mark with us. Face-off one there by Corpus Christi. And the puck now redirects into the crowd. Look out. That one took a couple of bounces into the stands. They are expecting their best crowd of the year tomorrow night. And I think that'll pump up the Mudbugs just as much as it will do the Ice Rays. Dickinson off the initial faceoff win, trying to floor it in. He can't. As now Metcalf will grab. Metcalf behind the cage of Balboa. He'll spin it around the near side boards. Not out though. Semino will pop it back in behind the cage of Balboa. Bargold, who has the only goal for Corpus Christi tonight. Quick shot there by Coughlin from the near circle. Was blocked off there by Balboa. Now the puck trickles around to the near corner. Coughlin trying to play back up top. It redirected off the stick of Fetchko, and the puck goes all the way down the length of the ice. Now the puck just wristed in. Should be icing on Corpus Christi. It will be. 5:46 remaining in the third. Shreveport 3, Corpus Christi 1. Mudbugs trying to grab win number 14 on the year. Battle at one there by the Ice Rays. Goodme now from the far side. Off the near side boards, played up ahead. Oh no, a break. Backhander. And whisked it just wide as Beaster split the D. A blown tire at the worst opportune time there by Oregon. And good job there by Balboa to seal it up. The far side, Miller worked into the Corpus Christi zone along to that far corner. Thrown up ahead. Oregon will slam it back in to the Corpus Christi zone as Coach Soupy wants short shifts the rest of the way as we're down to 5 minutes left in the third. Puck pinballing around, taken there by Gerard back into his own zone. He'll slow it down and take it all the way back. So he gets hassled with there by Bertrand. Oh no, trouble handling, giveaway through the slot. Boy, you could see Rich Perrant very unhappy with the way the Mudbugs are trying to get that puck out of the zone. Those are giveaways that turn into bad goals given up. Mudbugs able to dodge a couple of bullets there. Worked around on the near side boards through the neutral zone. Taken there by Carroll, gains the blue line. And could not get around the stick of Gerard. Boy, what a nifty stick he's been this year. 2-on-2. Here comes Gerard. Trailer with Steele. Steele has it along that short side. Steele trying to grab it. And now thrown up ahead. And now Dickinson's got to get back. As Corpus Christi back the other way. 3-on-2. Couldn't get past the stick of Dickinson. And it's taken away there by Dickinson. Oh, no! Dickinson and Koklachev run into each other. And that's a big bear that you're going to run into. Dickinson was not too amused by that hit. It was on accident. Along to the near corner it goes. Kiefer up ahead to Koklachev. Koklachev gets taken down. Down to 3.5 to go in the third. We'll keep an eye out on Cal Sandquist. As Al Rooney's got to start to think about when he wants to pull his netminder. Should be a delayed offsides. It is. And the Mudbugs will be able to kill off some more precious seconds. Oregon to Miller along the near side. Through the neutral zone carefully. Clock is a factor for Corpus Christi. Along to the far side. Sliced but not out there by Witherspoon. And we got a whistle. It's a hand pass on the Ice Rays, and that faceoff will come out of the Mudbug zone. Down to 2:57 remaining in the third. Mudbugs 3, Ice Rays 1. Face-off battle at one there by the Ice Rays. They work it out free back into their own zone. Philibert off the near side boards. Played up ahead. Here's a chance for Bertrand as he gets dragged down. Penalty coming up now to Shreveport. It's going to be a holding call. Mudbugs look a bit perplexed. And you've got to think that Al Rooney is going to think about pulling his netminder to make it a 6-on-4 dealio. Witherspoon in the box for a pair of minutes. Face off to the left of Balboa. Face off one there by the Ice Rays. Love has it. Quick wrister from the point gets blocked. Still a netminder to my left. That's Sandquist. And now the Mudbugs have it. That's Nichols. Short-handed. Great job there by Nichols to dish it back to his blue line. That's Dickinson will kill off more precious seconds and spear it down the length of the ice. Down to 1:28 left on this power play. First choice personnel penalty kill for the Mudbugs. Sandquist still in his net. Down to 2 minutes left. Corpus Christi needs a pair. Love. Now to Turchney. And now Sandquist starting to skate over, and the puck is smacked down the length of the ice. The problem with 6-on-4 is you can ice the puck. But Al Rooney's going to need 2 goals in 1:45 and counting. As now he starts to bark away at Sandquist on when to go. Sandquist takes a look at the bench. Ice Rays now lug it up the ice, 5-on-4. They work it in. Sandquist now out of the cage, 6-on-4 hockey. Empty net to my left. Kept into the zone there by Bargolds. He'll bang it around the far side. Miller has it now from the far corner. Ties it up along that far corner. 80 seconds left in regulation. Mudbugs up 3-1. Oregon in there trying to squeak it out. Tied up there by Miller. Great job of killing off precious seconds. That is grinding work there by the Wisconsin native. As the Ice Rays cannot chisel it out. Now played out free. Nichols up ahead there to Vizbelis. And Vizbelis will go after the empty net. And now Oregon looking for his first goal. Can't grab it. Played up ahead to center. 45 seconds. Bargolds around the far corner. Quick wrister. He shot it wide. Held in there by Love. Penalty is over. Thrown in front. Redirected on net. Save made there by Balboa. Off the far side glass. 6-on-5 hockey. Delayed offsides on Corpus Christi. Balboa will slow it down behind the cage. Time running out on Corpus Christi. Along to the far corner goes to Dickinson. Dickinson now will spear it back out to center. 15 seconds now. Waltman toward the empty net. He waits. And now he curls it back. Backhander toward the empty net. Shoved aside. Torno hit the crossbar. Off the far side boards. Dickinson now back out to center. Will hold it in. Metcalf will seal it up. And they'll fire it in, and that'll do it. Mudbugs win. Mudbugs win. Mudbugs win. Claws up. The Mudbugs win, and they do it by a final score of 3-1. What great goaltending from Mason Balboa as he makes 23 saves on the night. Gio Procopio with his first of the year. Fetchko with a pair of assists. Smith and Miller both scored goals, and the Mudbugs come up big winners tonight by a final score of 3-1. Stick around for the Rays and Canes postgame show. Chet's Clawsome sauce will be all over it with 10 Louisiana hot pot sauce packs mixed into the cane sauce. That's what I like to call it, Chet's Clawsome sauce, and a Clawsome win for the Mudbugs tonight. 3-1 is your final. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into the American Bank Center. 3-1 final in favor of the Mudbugs. They now have won 8 of their past 10. And they do it behind strong goaltending once again from Balboa and timely goal scoring from Miller, Smith, and the first of the year from Gio Procopio. And we'll tell you how it all happened. It was at 16:58 when Sam Miller was able to rip home his 7th of the year. Billy Fetchko made the perfect pass up ahead there to Miller, who had open real estate, and Miller winded in his 7th of the year. Then at 6:41 of the second, it was Jacob Smith who was able to slam home the rebound in front for his 5th of the year. It was great work from Kiefer and Fetchko, who made the whole play possible, and they both got the helpers, and Fetchko had 2 assists on the night. And then 16:52, Eric Bargoltz was able to bang in his 6th of the year on a 2-on-2 rush. Ryan Coughlin and Brandon Semino got the assists, and it was a 2-1 game after 2. Then Gio Procopio gave the Mudbugs the cushion they needed. At 7:41 of the third, Procopio stuck a stick out. Waltman centered it in front, and Procopio picked up his first goal of the year. Waltman and Gerard got the assists, and that's all she wrote, folks. 3-1 is the final. The Mudbugs go to 14-7 on the year. They have now won 8 of their past 10 games. That is a great feeling. If you are a Mudbugs fan, and if you're Coach Soupy, you got to love life right now. Scores elsewhere in the North American Hockey League worth noting. The Bulls lead the Jackalopes 6-5 late in the third period in Amarillo, and New Mexico has an early 1-0 edge on Lone Star in the early goings of the second period from New Mexico. I'm Chet Yoder. Join us tomorrow night, 7:05 puck drop, 6:50 with the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Big thanks to all our sponsors, supporters, and corporate partners and fans for tuning in to tonight's game. The Mudbugs go to 14-7 after a nice win led by a collective effort from Shreveport Mudbugs hockey as they're able to top the ice rage 3-1. They now lead the season series 3-0. They will go for the sweep tomorrow night, 7:05 with the puck drop, 6:50 with the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Until next time, have a good night and a better tomorrow. And before I leave, I want to give you our Scuba Ventures 3 stars of the game. This is a tough decision for me. Your 3rd star of the game, Mason Balboa. He made 23 saves. He gets 3rd star honors. Your 2nd star of the game, Gio Procopio. Got a stick in front. I thought he played well tonight. He is your 2nd star of the game. Got his 1st goal of the year. Your 1st star of the game, I thought he played dynamite tonight, was Billy Fetchko. All over the ice. 2 assists tonight. He is your top star of tonight's game. Those are your Scuba Ventures 3 stars of the game. For all your scuba needs, go to 231 Mount Zion Road in Shreveport or log on to scubaventures.com. Until next time, I'm Chet Yoder signing off from the American Bank Center. Join us tomorrow night at 6:50 with a 7:05 puck drop. The Bugs win the game 3-1. Until next time, have a good night and a better tomorrow as you've been listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. And as always, claws up.
Shreveport Mudbugs hockey has been brought to you by Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram, Raising Cane's, Generational Financial Advisors, Scuba Ventures, DeFata and Associates LLC, State Farm, Sterling Dental Center, and Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy. Thank you for listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Until next time, claws up!